Hey everyone, my name's Kristen and welcome to my Cathedral Garden. If you are new here, I am a former elementary education teacher who is now a homeschooling mom. I have 4 kiddos. They are in 4th grade, 2nd grade, kindergarten, and we have a 3-year-old. And I thought I would just take you around with me for a day in the life. So let's get busy. Okay, before I head out there to my children that are busy working, it is towards the end of the school year and everybody's feeling it. Mom, kids, everyone. And so, yeah, it's just, I feel like my entire house kinda is in a state of like disarray and waiting for school to be done so I can like deep clean, really organize all of those things that I just feel like in the middle of ordinary life and teaching just aren't getting done. So that's kind of just where we are. We're getting really efficient in our work, but it's just getting harder and harder to finish everything when it's so nice outside and we're just so close. We're so close to the end. So just a little bit of backstory. All right, I'm gonna go out, and now it's been a while since I have done a day in the life, so who knows how these kiddos are gonna act. Finishing up math. Good job. We were using teaching textbooks, but just missed regular workbooks, and so these have been really, really good. We got some hard workers. You can do it.
I feel like I'm on the wrong one.
You might be. Let's look. Which one? Now look. Oh, you're talking about, you might, middle. Are you looking?
Now, I'm not going to be using those anymore.
You're not?
I'm not going to be using the things anymore.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to be using them forward.
All right, do it again. Great job. Eli Whitney invented the cotton gin. It means cotton engine. He made a fiddle with his hands and he played in a workshop. When did he play in a workshop?
When he was a kid.
I'll write that part for you. How about that? Y'all take a 5-minute brain break, everyone. Anybody else's house sound like that on occasion? Just yells and happy screams? Yes, it's a regular occurrence around here, especially in relation to brain breaks. Sometimes I will give them 5 to 10 minutes and it will help me just be able to do what I'm doing here, which is reset and get this space cleaned up, because this is where we spend the majority of our morning doing our schoolwork. Okay, so as always happens, the morning just gets away from us. And kind of just like a mom fail moment, which I'm working really hard right now to overcome in my mind, because I did not realize that my kindergartner had forgotten somehow at some point how to do her math facts in her math book that she's been doing for a long time, for months and months and months. We started this new, here. We started using beginning arithmetic when Horizons got a little bit more abstract than I was wanting, and I just really wanted her to have a really good foundation in her math facts. So we started using Rod and Staff. It's done a really great job in getting her to recognize math facts, things like that. It seems too simple, but it's not. And so she's learned, I mean, they started very simple with 1, but these little math facts houses 0, 1, 2, 2, 1, 0. You're writing your math facts. And she has done those right, and I don't know if it was when we came back from spring break or something, because she has done them right for months. And then we went on spring break And somehow in the middle of doing her sixes, her facts for her sixes, she started writing 0 plus 6 equals 6, 1 plus 6 equals 6, 2 plus 6 equals 6. Just started writing them completely wrong. And it is a mom fail on my part because she had done these right for so long that I wasn't double checking. So I was in and around while she was doing these, but I was just not right over her shoulder checking her page every single time. And I feel horrible. I just was too trusting, I guess. I don't know. That I didn't catch it. And so it's just, you know, as a homeschool mom, that pressure that I think I feel so much of. I don't know if it's just because I was a teacher at one point or what, but I'm kicking myself. I really, really am. But anyway, and so had my 4th grader finish up his math test, and my 2nd grader finish up his math and his piano, and my 4th grader did his grammar, 2nd grader did his handwriting, and I got him started on just writing out a paragraph for me over Eli Whitney, who we learned about in history yesterday. Guys, I don't know, is anybody else out there struggling? Because I feel like I am kind of tired of the same old, same old. I'm tired of doing calendar every day. It just feels so redundant. I'm tired of doing everything every day. I'm tired of physically teaching every single day multiple grades is what it boils down to. And I wish I could just hand them a book and say, okay, here we go, and like facilitate more. If I'm being completely honest. It's the end of the year. It really is. And we have tried. I know that we've really tried super hard this year. And we've had some great successes and we've had some major fails curriculum-wise. And so it's hard right now not to feel really defeated for me, to be honest, because I just think we need to learn so much more. I need to have done so much more, but honestly trying to figure out where to fit it into this day without us having to do school until 4 or 5, it was getting kind of tricky. So, I don't know. It's always good to do self-reflection. So I think that's just where I am. Anyway, I got the kitchen cleaned up. I'm about to start fixing lunch. I'm gonna look over our science stuff and see if that's something we can pull out real fast and have everybody else write their paragraph over Eli Whitney, correct my kiddo's grammar, and just keep going with our day. So, have people back in, my kindergartners, we are just starting back into it. She finished all about reading level 1, and we just are rocking and rolling right on into level 2, aren't we? Way to go, sis. Got the 4th grader reading in here somewhere. There he is. And then 2nd grader is at the office doing typing club. Love that program. Super easy, super cheap, and it was everything I was looking for. So, all right, let's see here. I'm gonna see if we can set y'all up so we can do all about reading really fast. Okay. All right, here we go. So we're gonna play a game. It's called Can You Do It? We sure are loving all about reading. It has been great. As I showed y'all earlier, I will have a review on level 1 coming out here next week, but I've loved her just learning and blossoming while doing this fun curriculum. And we are playing a charades type game here, and she's practicing and doesn't even realize she is learning. And then we move right on from that into lunch prep. In fact, I am having her do her alphabet cards right on the other side of the camera as I am preparing lunch for everyone else. And that's just sometimes how we get it done and make it work around here, especially with these reading lessons and these individualized math lessons that can just take a little longer. I am trying to be creative and find ways to put it in where I can, and also have other kids busy doing something such as reading a book like my 4th grader just was. He came up to show me something, which was fun. And then you can see my 2nd grader sitting there behind my little girl at the kitchen table. He is doing tangrams because he was finished with everything he could do on his own and waiting on me to do a reading lesson with him. So it's just figuring out where things fit and how to use the time you have wisely. Hallie Kate, what are we doing?
Planting.
Planting what?
Flowers.
Hey, can you tell? Planting what?
Flowers.
Flowers. Are we excited? What you got there?
Gloves.
What kind?
Purple.
Purple. Here. Wait, don't do that. Don't do that. Not break them and black. You really are right now. Oh no. Don't pull. Okay, there we go. It's a little cold here today, isn't it? All right, let's see if we can get going. Disclaimer here, I am not a gardener. This is really only my 2nd spring attempting to plant anything, but I'm doing all this for that little girl right there because she loves flowers. She loves to pick them and arrange them, and so we are trying to make her a little cut garden just here with the flowers that we will grow in these pots. But as you'll find out, we don't know what we're doing, and we started with some seeds, but I was like, oh man, I'm in above my head. I need some things that are already sprouted. So we went to Lowe's and struck out there and ended up going to a local family-owned plant farm, and that worked out. I have a purple in here. I got the Carrie Lou. Let me see. Okay, so we are back from the plant farm. I didn't really take a whole lot of video. It's just always kind of awkward going around with your camera out some places. So we're back and it's now later in the afternoon. My house is a disaster. I've still got planting stuff out in the front yard. I've got all the flowers still in the back of the car. Laundry everywhere. I've got to start supper. School's still on the table. I mean, I'm hoping this, if nothing else, makes you feel better about your life. Please somebody comment below and tell me that I am not the only one, because I like have so much energy and just like yes, we're gonna rock this day every single morning, and then by the end of the day I'm like, oh, I didn't get anything done. But my mother-in-law also homeschooled, and she would say the same thing to my father-in-law when he would walk in the door, and he goes, you raised your boys. They have 4 boys. You raised your boys another day. You lived to raise your boys another day. So amen and amen. Okay, I'm gonna go back in, see what I can do and what we can finish up and go from there. Yeah, end of the year. I have now reached the point of the day and in this video where it is the middle of the afternoon. School is done for the most part, but that just means it is time to hop right into the next section of our day, which is just kind of resetting our home to a certain extent and preparing dinner, getting ready for Daddy to get home. And so that is what I'm doing, just trying to get all of our laundry done and sorted and put away, and then I will have them help me get all of their stuff put away from school, and we will start doing dinner and they get free time. So it's never ending, I feel like, and I do have them do their own laundry, fold their own clothes. So this is mostly mine and my husband's that you saw me doing. And then here it is again. I think this is the 3rd time today I've cleaned up this kitchen, but it just is what it is when you all live together and do everything in the same space day in and day out. So I am grateful and thankful for the space that we have to do school. And yes, that is me checking over everything. I learned my lesson. Check their schoolwork, even if you think they're doing it right. So that's what we're going to do. And then my fourth grader, I'm going to have him come over and we are going to go over his Fix-It grammar. And then I will start right into cooking dinner. And that's going to be where we end this video because y'all know how to make burgers. And that's what we ended up having this night because we are going to be heading to church. So that's why everything is also a little bit more hurried. I hope you have enjoyed this day in the life. If you did, let me know by giving me a thumbs up. And if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button so you don't miss anything upcoming. Thanks, guys. See you later.